I'm Michelle Rauch, and welcome to my media arts classroom at Eastside Technical Center in Lexington, Kentucky.
I believe everyone has a story to tell. When students come into my classroom, I want them to feel welcome and know this is a place they can share their stories, be creative, and do it all in a judgment-free environment. This is a space where creativity is welcome and taking chances on trying something new is encouraged. A corner of my classroom by my desk is devoted to collaboration. This space is where my students sit together and brainstorm ideas, work on projects, or just take the time to put down their phones and talk face to face, maybe learn something about one another. I encourage that as I see it as a shared moment we don't see as much anymore. The multimedia stories my students are creating are earning them recognition locally, statewide, and in the region. I am enormously proud that the Ohio Valley chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences has issued student production awards to several of my students during the last 7 years. It's validation like that from the media industry that I believe illustrates we all have a voice, no matter how young or old we are. After spending nearly 20 years as a broadcast journalist, I tell my students the biggest story of my career was not during my time as a working journalist. Instead, it was when I was a curious college student who set out to find a compelling story in 1993 during the Waco Branch Davidian standoff with the federal government. I interviewed a then unknown Tim McVeigh, 2 years before he would be infamous as the Oklahoma City bomber. It's a story all these years later that is a source of pride that I share with my students in the form of a lesson. Always be curious, watch, listen. These are not just skills to spark creativity in my classroom. I believe these are life skills that can impact one person at a time, as well as the communities we live in.
We are bound by the stories we tell. This was just a snapshot of mine. Thank you for watching.